Sometimes the worst part about dealing with a narcissist is dealing with their enablers and their supporters. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're talking about flying monkeys, the blind supporters, the wild supporters of a narcissist, and sometimes how they can be worse than the narcissist themselves. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe. So y'all, this is so true when you're dealing with some narcissist and toxic people, that the enablers and the flying monkeys can be worse than the actual narcissistic person sometimes. And if you're new here, I'm actually a diagnosed narcissist. So yeah, y'all, sometimes the flying monkeys and the enablers of that narcissistic person continue the abuse. They can be more abusive than the narcissistic person when the relationship ends. Enablers and flying monkeys can perpetuate the post-separation abuse and make it a lot worse, y'all. And then, like I said, this allows the narcissistic person to just be silent. The narcissist doesn't have to do anything else when they have enablers doing the work for them. So when people question the narcissist, like, hey, can you call off your attack dogs? Like, I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about? Huh? But. And a lot of times the enablers don't even get anything from supporting the narcissist other than just being abusive themselves. Like sometimes the enablers or flying monkeys have a vendetta against the person anyway. So welcome back, y'all. Yeah. Flying monkeys of the narcissistic person can sometimes be worse than a narcissist. If you can read the text on the screen, it says the enablers are the worst part sometimes. Yeah, y'all. It is absolutely, y'all. Flying monkeys, blind supporters of narcissistic people, can be compared to like literally people that are involved in a cult. Sometimes it gets that bad, depending on the power and the prestige of the narcissistic person. Sometimes the supporters of that narcissist can be worse than the actual narcissist. The narcissist themselves is just spewing out lies and manipulation, but they're just lying and manipulation. They're just spewing out lies and just saying things out loud that sometimes they don't even make sense. They are playing the victim on sometimes the highest level, right? But then their supporters, who become sometimes like cult members, just eat it up and just believe every single thing that narcissistic person says, no matter what it is, no matter if you have evidence, like you have evidence of abuse, you have evidence that you are the victim, you have evidence that narcissistic person is the abuser, has harmed you in some way, shape, or form. The supporters don't care. They just want to support the narcissistic person. They want to damn near pledge allegiance to the narcissistic person. I pledge allegiance to the narcissist of United Narcissists of America in the world, and to the narcissistic republic for which it stands, one nation, under toxicity, indivisible, with liberty for me and only me, and no justice for all. You see what I'm saying? The little narcissistic pledge of allegiance. It happens sometimes, y'all. Narcissistic people's supporters can be worse than the narcissist sometimes, y'all. It's crazy sometimes how the narcissists themselves might actually leave you alone, but their flying monkeys and their supporters might still be harassing you and abusing you for little to no gain. Sometimes the narcissist doesn't even acknowledge the existence of their supporters. You know, sometimes the narcissist doesn't even have to open their mouth and say a word. Their supporters are going to support them regardless. Yeah, it's sometimes, and a lot of the times when you're dealing with flying monkeys of a narcissist, it's pointless trying to reason with them, y'all. It's pointless trying to reason with them because a lot of them have already made their mind up, and damn near you are brainwashed to believe and support that narcissistic person. Again, y'all, a lot of times they do this for little gain. They don't gain anything from the narcissistic person other than just supporting them. You know, sometimes they gain. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it can be like the feeling of a little toxic ass cult, where they gain like a community or something like that. They gain the community, like they gain the community of abusing you. Post separation toxic narcissistic abuse, y'all. It's like they gain the community from being abusive towards you in support of the narcissistic person. Like, I'm supporting them. I'm blindly supporting this toxic person. That means I'm gonna be doing good. I got a good life ahead of me. You know what I mean? I got this going for me. I got that going for me. You have to be very wary, y'all. Be very careful when you're dealing with the blind supporters, because like I said again, y'all, they can be worse. They can absolutely be worse sometimes, y'all. It's just crazy how it works. They can be worse. Like, you might finally be done with the narcissist. You're like, I went no contact. I got no access to me. I'm completely done with this person. I done broke the trauma bond. And then all of a sudden, like, it gets quiet in your life, right? Just imagine you've broken the trauma bond. You've been no contact for like a year. You're good, right? And then it gets quiet in your life, and then all of a sudden you can hear. You're like, what the hell is that sound? It sounds like it's getting closer. You're like, are those wings I hear? That's the wing, the batting of some wings, the flapping of some wings. And you look out the window. You know the little blinds. You pick out the blinds right here, like your little nosy neighbor. Like, you see out in the distance, you see flying monkeys coming for you. The little flying monkey bats coming for your ass. They're like, and they're here to see. I know if you imagine that, it sounds stupid when you imagine it, but you look out the window. It's some of the flying monkeys, blind supporters of your toxic narcissistic partner, or your toxic narcissistic parent, or your toxic narcissistic support, whoever they are, whoever the narcissistic person was in your life, the flying monkeys are coming. The flying monkey bats are just flapping their wings here and there. It just does that right there, y'all. I was just saying, y'all, you have to be very careful. Because, like I said, it's hard you can present evidence. Sometimes if you present evidence, the flying monkeys will leave you alone. But again, y'all, sometimes the narcissistic person has just been too convincing. They've convinced the flying monkeys, or the blind supporters, or the enablers, that you are a liar, you're a manipulator, and you've hurt them in some way, shape, or form, and you are the abuser, and you're continuing your pattern of perpetual abuse right now, even right now in this moment. And again, y'all, I know it sucks to deal with that. I know it sucks to even hear. It sucks to say it, y'all. It's crazy. It sucks for me to say this, because a narcissist loves a good flying monkey, y'all. A narcissist loves a good flying monkey that you don't have to do anything for. You don't have to pet it. Like, it's like a good dog. A good dog you don't even have to pet. You know what I mean? A good attack, you don't have to pet. You don't have to pet the dog on the head. They're just gonna attack for you. I attacked them good for you, didn't I? You see what I'm saying? How stupid it sounds. It sounds ignorant. It sounds dumb as hell, because, y'all, it absolutely can be. And sometimes it absolutely is, But that's the mindset. That's the inner workings of a lot of narcissistic people's heads, y'all. It's just how it goes sometimes. And yes, I know it sucks to hear, again, y'all. But sometimes the only way you have to go no contact with the blind supporters, because those blind supporters, those flying monkeys who can be worse, sometimes they're your own family. They're your mutual friends. They're your co-workers. They're your employees. There's somebody like I said, there's somebody that's actually involved in your life that you would expect support from, that doesn't support you. And it sucks so bad in this space, in this dynamic, y'all, to be dealing with that, because you want support from people, especially people that people that you care about. It's hard to cut off people that you care about when they're just blindly supporting the narcissist and continuing to abuse you, continuing to harass you, they create fake profiles on you. They send you hateful messages. Like I said, the narcissistic person has left you alone. They're out of sight, out of mind. The flying monkeys, though, they just flapping their flying monkey ass wings back into your life, back and forth, in and out of your life, because they feel like they're, like I said again, they feel like they're obligated to serve their master, the master narcissist, and they are their subordinates. And it's, flying monkeys. Yeah, as a narcissist, did I like having flying monkeys? Yeah, I like having flying monkeys that do my bidding for me, so I can just, hey, I left you alone. I'm not messing with you. I can always, my hands are clean. I don't talk about you no more. People just see me sad and know you hurt me. I don't even talk about you no more. My job is done. I've convinced my flying monkeys to handle it for me. And sometimes flying monkeys will drive by your house for the narcissist. They'll do reconnaissance missions for the narcissist. They'll be double agents for the narcissist. It could be your family. It could be your own sibling. It's a flying monkey for the narcissist. And sometimes the flying monkeys, y'all, it's gonna sound, sometimes the flying monkeys are actually narcissists themselves. Sometimes those flying monkeys that refuse to leave you alone are themselves toxic as hell, or they have borderline, or they're narcissists, or they have some type of personality disorder, or some type of mental health thing going on themselves. Because sometimes I'm telling you, the flying monkeys can be scary as hell, y'all. And that's not me trying to scare y'all. Sometimes you have to get restraining orders on the supporters. The supporters you have to get restraining orders against. So sometimes the supporters you have to get damn protection orders against. It's crazy how sometimes that works out, y'all. You got to get restraining orders against the blind supporters. It is insane. It is crazy, y'all. And the cult thing, like I said, the cult vibes definitely apply to a lot of toxic narcissistic relationships, y'all. So just be very careful, be very wary, protect your peace. And like I said, sometimes you can reason with the flying monkeys, sometimes you cannot. You know, a lot of times you cannot. Like, proof doesn't matter, evidence doesn't matter. Just hurting you, abusing you on behalf of that toxic narcissistic person, whoever they are in your life, whoever they were in your life. Sometimes abusing you is the only thing that they want to do. You know, so you have to protect your peace, protect yourself, y'all. If you haven't, I'm gonna cut this thing short, y'all. If you haven't already, like I said, hop over to Amazon, grab this self-love journal, rebuild that self-love and identity and all that other good stuff, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all, Mr. Honus is out. Peace.